Welcome back to this DC Universe Online Let's Play. You're Sambo and Seraphis, our new bow-wielding trick and trap gadget using black and red leather-clad super villainess. And of course, if you were with us last time, you'll remember that we left off right above the Gotham Warehouse. Let's have a look in our quest log to see what we're up to here. Shipping and handling beat down the GCPD raid inside the Falcone warehouse. So yes, we're still taking it to the coppers, the dirty coppers in Gotham City. By the way, it's great to be back. I've been away in Sydney for a few days. Hope you've had yourself a good week. Probably need to just quickly reacquaint myself with Seraphis. It's been so long that I feel like I'm going to be a bit rusty. Well, that's right, we've got our wonderful... Hang on, wasn't there a new combo that I... Oh, that's right, the taser pull and then the leap. Oh, except we killed that guy in one shot. Look at that. And right click, of course, to shoot arrows. Yikes. Oh, that's right, the wonderful, uber fast, satisfying combat that I remember so well now. It's all coming back to me. And, of course, the sticky bombs. And our long cast. So, alright, I think, oh gosh, I'm getting absolutely swarmed here. What is going on? Come on, give me a break. I've only just got back home. They all want to come out and play. Never mind. We'll take care of them. Get ourselves some extra XP, of course. Well, hey, you asked for it and you got the beatdown, so there you go. Alright folks, let us get inside the Gotham Warehouse, which of course is our first instance on Seraphis, so this is a bit of a momentous occasion. Let's hope that I don't keep up the tradition of the most recent of my episodes in DCU, where I die. Mind you, they've been the duos, of course, which are relatively tough. Hopefully we'll have an easier time of it in here. Although I must say I've already lost half my health. That's not a good start. Alright, looks like we'll hopefully be okay. Oh, lovely, a healing barrel. Let's blow that up. Give ourselves a bit of a quick heal. Now, I honestly can't say that I've ever been inside this particular version of this instance. I don't seem to remember it on Blaze Purple, but maybe I have. Don't think so. Oh, you want some more? Alright, there we go. Okay.
Right there, hotshot. Police raid. You're under arrest.
I see. Didn't expect Catwoman in here.
Gotham detectives. All bark, no bite.
Alright. Let's rescue these guys, even though it's not an objective. Well, hello, Catwoman. And of course, because we're now a villain, she's no enemy. She's a friend of ours. So let's see what she has to say.
A new gun in town? Shh, don't tell. But there's a little trinket in this warehouse I'm coveting. Keep the cops distracted, and someday I'll show you where the real loot is.
I'm hit.
Alright, so fighting alongside Catwoman, and we've got to keep the cops off her by the looks of things. Give him a bit of a sticky bomb, of course. If you've been watching the previous episodes, you'll remember that by throwing a sticky bomb on their chest, it actually keeps them occupied for a bit, so you can actually sort of shut them down if there's a group and take the fight to another mob. So taser one of them. Look at that, break 5 orange healing barrels. Taser one of them, sticky bomb another, and you've effectively locked down 2 mobs, and it's a great way of being able to do a bit of crowd control. Alright, following Catwoman up the stairs. This is fun, actually. Never thought we'd end up doing a run with her.
1199, request assistance. Man down.
So let's taser him up, and as you can see there, switch to another target. Taser him as well. Put a sticky bomb on that one. That should blow up and take care of him. And it looks like it did.
Falcone always repays a favor.
Now, where did you go, O woman of cat? And why are we getting lag? Alright, sounds like she's through here. Once again, we'll put a taser on one guy, or a sticky bomb in that case, take it to another. A really nice effective way of dealing with more than one mob at a time. And why is the ugly lag monster raising its head once again? If you've been watching some of my other episodes, you'll know that this happened to us in Rift, and it also happened to us in our Guild Wars first episode Let's Play with Regina. Not sure whether it's my computer dying or whether it's Fraps playing up again, or whether I'm just literally running out of web space, running out of hard drive space once again.
Falcone always repays a favor.
Certainly hope that it's not my computer on its dying legs or anything like that. Uh-oh, SWAT Elite. Obviously these guys are going to be rough, so we'll tie one of them up with a taser, take it to the other one with a sticky bomb, throw the beat down on him. Took care of him nice and quickly, and a smack down. There we go. Oh dear, we're really lagging out here. And it's time for... Oh! Alright, look, I am absolutely going to blame the lag for that one, because that really threw me off. Goodness me, I really don't know what's going on. Now, speaking of things about... about things that I don't know, the full story of... I read some disturbing news today, and that was on Kotaku.com. Oh, there's a loot chest. Gosh, we want that. We'll tell you about that in a moment. Let's deal with these guys first. Come on, come on, come on. Don't lag on me. Lockdown one. Sticky bomb the other. That was weird, actually. That leapt in the wrong direction. Alright, we'll give ourselves a bit of a break here so we can get some health back. Anyway, I read on Kotaku.com today that the Sony SOE offices had basically let go of about a third of their dev staff, and that they were shutting down a number of their development studios. Woo!
Amazing prizes. Hey, it's my good friend, the Total Stranger. I'm Ambush Bug. Here's your vault ticket. To use it, just complete the Ambush Bug quest in your communicator, then equip the ticket, activate it, and blammo! Into the vault. Thanks for playing.
Alright, sorry about that. I've got a whole cacophony of information coming in. So, firstly, obviously, that because we'd leveled to level 6, Ambush Bug automatically triggered to come in and tell us about the vault. Now, if you've been watching my previous episodes, of course, you'll know all about the vault. That's where we go every day to pick up some random loot. We also had our... What do we got here? Vault Ambush. Select complete to receive your vault ticket. So we're going to get a vault ticket here, and you'll remember from way back when with Blaze Purple we get one free trip to the vault, so that means on our first day we'll be able to go there twice, so that's nice. We've also got an item there that we should be wearing. What is this? We've got a collectible there that we should be collecting. And I think we're sorted. The rest is vendor trash, yes. We also obviously have a new PowerPoint. So we've got our traps tree here that we've been starting to work into, and of course we also have our tricks. Now, one of the things that everyone has been saying on the comments of this channel is, hey Sambo, you really need to get Fear Gas, because apparently one of the best combos in the game is, well, especially while you're leveling in the early stages anyhow, is to do one of these taser pulls, and of course you've all seen that. It sort of ties them up like a kind of Wonder Woman golden lasso type thing. You pull them towards you with that because that does draw the enemy in, and then pop this Fear Gas, which sprays out Fear Gas to paralyze victims with terror. So obviously in a damage roll, which is what we've got here, it also increases all damage by 35%. and that's until the hit counter resets, of course. And there's a power interaction. It actually inflicts burning on electrified enemies, and it does say here that burning or electrified enemies will explode, which is fantastic. Now, why is that important to us? Because our taser pull actually electrifies enemies. So here we have one of those power interactions again. And if you're watching one of the later episodes in the Blaze Purple DC Universe Online Let's Play series, you'll remember that we were going through the whole setup of my powers, and we were talking in depth about these power interactions. So this is a classic example of one of them. So in this case, I do absolutely want to put a point into fear gas. Yes, please. And of course, when we go back out, you'll see it appear down here on my power tray. So fear gas and taser pull work well. Once again, pull with the taser, which electrifies the enemies, and then pop fear gas on them, and not only will that paralyze them, but if they are electrified, they will explode, which sounds a bit nasty, but that's going to be good for us. Now, there you are, you see it on number 3 there, so we'll give that a try in a moment. Let's see if we have any other. No, we don't. Oh, look, some legends have popped up, and the vault, of course, which we'll go to later. Before I go on, I'm very sorry, I got distracted. Yes, I read on kotaku.com.au today that SOE have laid off a third of their development staff. Now, it wasn't specific as to what titles would be affected, so of course, SOE run a number of online games, everything from EQ1, EQ2, through to Free Realms, through to DC Universe Online, PlanetSide, Pirates, you name it. There's a whole bunch of titles that they operate. So it wasn't specific. Whether or not it's going to affect this game or something like Free Realms, I don't know. Look, speculating, I'd say that given that it said it was development studios that were being affected by this horrible thing, you know what, it does make me think that it's going to be a game like this, because of course, you know, DC Universe Online is still being developed, there's still content being made for future updates. Of course, all their other games like EQ2, etc. do have development teams as well, but they'd be like long term and have been in place for quite some time. Having said all of this, I mean, it is semi-normal for a game to cut back on its staff shortly after release. A lot of people are contract-based employees, of course, because they have to ramp up in order to get through the push, you know, to sweat it out and actually make a deadline. But again, the article seemed to indicate that it was more than that, more than a downsizing. It was actually a bunch of redundancy. So, if any of you devs are watching, maybe you can confirm or deny whether the size of the SOE DC Universe Online team has been reduced or not. If you're affected by this, of course, you have mine, and I'm sure every single one of my viewers, condolences and best wishes. I'm sure, given the quality of this title, you'd be able to pick up work in absolutely no time whatsoever, but it's never a nice thing to happen, and we wish you all the very best. So, there you have it, folks. Maybe more news will come to the fore in the following days. In the meantime, let's get off the doom and gloom and get back into the evil weevil stuff. We're still on our quest here in the Gotham City Warehouse with Catwoman. Hello, Catwoman, fighting through the police raid. So let's do our part and let's try this new combo, shall we? So, firstly, taser. Secondly, fear gas. And, well, it didn't explode. Well, maybe the effect this was explode, but it certainly didn't look like they exploded, which would be a bit gross, of course, if that was the case. Taser, fear gas, no, got stunned. Used the breakout ability 25 times, got ourselves a nice achievement there. Alright, I don't think I've quite got the hang of this new combo, the taser fear gas pull. We'll try it again. So taser is number 2, bring it in, hit fear gas. Well, actually that worked really well that time, because that basically one-shotted them, although now I'm out of power.
Woman. So,
Uh-oh.
the Falcones aren't the only criminals here.
No need to be catty.
And it's the Huntress. I wonder if we can get her with our taser. Let's try. Yes, we can. Can we pop fear gas on her? No, because I've run out of power. Let's get some distance on her. She's leapt into the
I
shadows.
want to play cat and mouse. I love that game.
Oh dear, the Huntress has come back. see if we
Over
can do
here.
a long cast on her. Give ourselves some heals in the meantime. Managed to trap her, whether or not it actually makes any difference to her given she's pretty much a boss. That's the fear gas effect there, the green stream that's pouring out of me. You can also throw a sticky bomb on her, of course, which seems a bit ridiculous for a boss, but it seemed to work.
It's Catwoman. Move, move, move.
Very nice.
Alright, now this is where we really... Oh, we've run out of power. You know what? I'm going to pop a drink just to give ourselves some power because I do want to lock down these guys. Paralyze them with the fear gas. And we did quite well there to sort of lock them out of the action, make sure that they weren't causing too much trouble. Spray some fear gas onto the Huntress, and it looks like she does. Whoops, we've got an explosive barrage.
Get down.
Fear gas. Oh, and something weird's happened there. We've been shunted into the scenery.
We'll do this the hard way.
Alright, let's take it to her with our new lovely rogue-like combat skills that I love so much. Throw a sticky bomb on her when we get our power regenning. Slowly regens there. What have we got it down to? Let's lock the target on her, of course, which is the tab key. Down to about 25% now. Do we have a healing barrel? I definitely think we need to go for that. To shift our target, smash that, make sure we get the effect standing in the middle of it there. Throwing a sticky bomb onto one of these mobs so that they don't interfere with our plans too much. Smackdown for you. A couple more to take care of. Fear gas. Lock him down. And now back onto the Huntress. Let's see if we can taser her. We did, but she seemed to resist it. Do a nice long draw onto her, and of course leap in, following up with that nice new combo that we learnt in the last episode. Taser again, while she's tied up, quite literally.
Arrows. We'll do this face to face.
While she's tied up, we will take the smackdown to her. Stunning her with our fear gas, tasering her once again. And she's certainly putting up a big fight. Can we finally knock off these final hit points?
Oh, remember this,
There we
Catwoman.
go.
You can't have that many lives left.
Yourself.
Fantastic. There we have it. Taken down the
Teaming up with
Huntress.
Catwoman against the Huntress. You like to live dangerously. Good. We'll hold you to that.
That's right, Calculator.
Well, that went as well as could be expected. Calculator tells me you picked up a stray. She's got something for you at the safe house. I hope it's not fleas.
Yes, thank you, Joker. And once again, of course, reminding you that he's voiced by the amazingly talented Mark Hamill, who played Luke Skywalker in the original Series 4, 5, and 6 Star Wars.
I like your moves. Meet me at the club later. I've got all kinds of trouble for you to get into.
Sounds like a plan, and hopefully a motion comic.
This city preys on the innocent. I know. That's why I fight. Why the hunted is now the Huntress. Batman and his crowd think I play a little rough. I think I don't play rough enough. Mobsters like the Falcones, crime lords like Penguin, psychopaths like the Joker, they redefine street crime. And now, with all this new muscle, it doesn't take the world's greatest detective to figure out this isn't just a battle, it's a war.
Oh, I do love those. There we go. Headline complete. Welcome to the family. Thank you, Huntress. So I feel like we really are a true villain now. And we're ticking all the boxes with all the right villains. And of course these are all people that we were previously fighting against when we were on Blaze Purple. On the side of the light, on the side of good. Now we're being asked to go to whereabouts, the North Burnley nightclub, to continue our mission. Looks like it's that off in the distance there. We'll have a look on the map. Yes. Now I don't think we've still got... Hang on, let's have a look. No, we still don't have enough points there to be able to put anything into any iconic powers like super speed or other in our flight power tree. That'll be coming up soon, and it'll be nice to be able to zip around the city. But as I said last time, it is actually quite nice to be able to actually take a gentle stroll. Make sure we're collecting things, make sure we're not missing any of the great details. And look at that, speak of the devil. There, nice collectible, a street sign, Gotham street sign, it's always good. Oh, and we've got ourselves something for our back, and it's going to up our defense. It's a style that's not collected, it's a blue item, and we'll definitely take that over the green one that we had equipped previously. Alright, so it looks like it's back to base, back to, what's it called again? The Gotham Tap Room, which of course is the equivalent of our, what are they, the police station hideouts or bases that you normally use as a base when you're a superhero, of course using a nightclub instead because we're on the villain side. And what do we have to do? Speak to Catwoman. And of course, that's right, she is here. When we very first zoned in, she was one of the surprises. And there she goes. Hello, Catwoman.
If it isn't my partner in crime. Speaking of, the Joker requested you join up with him in Cape Carmine. Up for more mayhem?
We certainly are. Always up for some mayhem. And look at that, Clubhouse Clout. And we've got a new... Oh, lots of XP. Looks like we've got a new chest piece there. Let's see if it's way better than what we're wearing. Yep, a whole ton better. That looks like a good way to... Whoops.
On the Joker?
Oh, I hate when that
Word
happens.
to the wise. Not a good idea.
Whoops. Time to go visit a vendor, but that was a nice end to a instance storyline, a very first instance storyline.
Got specialized gear, courtesy of the rogues.
In our new villainous ways. Let's have a look, see what we can sell. We can sell that one because we've got a better one. There's a same with the shirt, and of course selling off the vendor trash. I would like one day all MMOs to be able to take on a function just like you get in WoW when you get certain add-ons where you can basically sell vendor trash with the click of one button. I don't know why developers have this obsession with us clicking one item at a time in order to sell it. It'd be much easier just to be able to actually sell it all in one hit. It's only vendor trash. It's designed to be sold to the vendor to give ourselves a couple of dollars. Anyway, let's find ourselves some cola. Oh gosh, no, we've only got $515 and cola. Oh, 180. Yeah, let's buy a 6-pack of those. Because yeah, I only had 3 left, so there we are, all sorted out. And I think, folks, that's probably a good spot to leave off for this episode. I'm not sure how long it's been. I've probably gone way over time, as always. Very sorry. But of course, our next objective here is, what is it called? Punks and Robbers. Travel to Cape Carmine to beat down the hoods of Bane who are distributing venom on Falcone's turf. So that'll be coming up in the next episode. Certainly hope you join us. Thank you very much for watching this episode. So on behalf of myself, Sambo, and Seraphis, the black and red... Well, she's like a bit like a Black Widow, isn't she? Maybe we should have called her the Black Widow or something. Anyway, on behalf of myself and her, just want to say thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Take care, and until next time, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.